between. There ain't no freaking future anything, bro. Like Tom Brady is going to go play in his 10th, man. 10th Super Bowl. He's about to play his 20th game of this season at 40 whatever years old he is. And this dude ain't slowing down, man. He has completely transformed the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What he's doing is remarkable. And to kind of cast it away because you have a young kid who's playing lights out and put him in the same category, it's just disrespectful. That has nothing to do with Patrick Mahomes and his talent ability. But you ain't the GOAT, bro. Like, the GOAT is going to go out there. He'll go play his 10th Super Bowl. He's got rings on both hands. Like, go through whatever you want. 14, championship games, AFC and NFC. Like, there's too much. And by the way, 2 weeks ago, Mahomes got hurt again. Like to put somebody's career and fast forward it 20 years, I can't stand it. Like, the dumbest conversation you can have. You can say he's a great quarterback, best in the game right now. Don't talk about the GOAT nonsense until we get there.
What do you think of that, Swaggo?
I think old man Saturday woke up on the wrong side of the damn bed this morning. That's what I think. He is pissed off, and it's going to go down on Get Up this morning. All right, Jeff, gloves off. I see what we doing this morning, so let's do it. First of all, future GOAT means Patrick Mahomes is going to play well enough to be that guy at the end of his career. I get it. I understand. We in the same mindset. It's longevity. It's accomplishments. It's things that he needs to do. But based on what we're seeing, Jeff, this is his third AFC championship game. His third in the first 4 years. This is also his second Super Bowl. He's already a Super Bowl MVP from last year. So he's trending. Look, come with the times, Jeff Saturday. He's trending.
No, sir.
He's going viral right now. And it may last for a long time, but if it doesn't, that's fine. Patrick Mahomes has already done some tremendous things that no other quarterback has done at this point in their career when you talk about the shortness of what he's been doing. So I like it. I like GOAT, baby GOAT, GOAT, future GOAT. We always need somebody to do that to keep that thing going. Stop being so mad and pissed off, Jeff.
Jeff, can I just also point out that here you are singing the praises of Tom Brady? What has happened to
Brady. You traitor. You traitor. You filthy animal.
Honest to God, this could not be more true. I literally hated Tom Brady in New England. Hated him. I wish they lost every game. And then all of a sudden he went to Tampa Bay, and I root for him. And like my kids, my kids are rooting for him. My son's rooting. I'm like, I don't know what happened to me, man. I mean, I think that playing too long in the NFL, something changed, man. Like, how do I go from a dude I hate to now a guy I pull for? I don't understand. It's the avocado ice cream that got me. Like, I need to get on that bus. I need to be more like Tom, TD12, whatever it is.
Graziano, what do you make of this?
Somewhere a tear is rolling down Bill Polian's face right now listening to Jeff Saturday talk like this about Tom Brady. But it's true. Look, Tom Brady had won the Super Bowl 3 times before Patrick Mahomes was even following the NFL. I mean, think about that. Patrick Mahomes never dreamed of being able to play against Tom Brady because he was in kindergarten the first time he won the thing. I mean, this is ridiculous. If you cut Tom Brady's career into even thirds, right? Like, take a third of each. That's 3 Hall of Fame careers. This is inconceivable. For Patrick Mahomes to come even close would be absolutely stunning. He is the greatest of this time. Tom Brady remains the greatest of all time.
Okay, that is fair.
Dan?
It's a reasonable way to put it. By the way, you're getting a call right now, Jeff Saturday. It's from Peyton Manning, and he's not happy. Okay, Graziano, let's run the hurry up here through some other sneaky big news for the Chiefs heading into the Super Bowl, and it's not good. What's the deal with Eric Fisher?
Yeah, left tackle Eric Fisher tore his Achilles in Sunday's game. Won't be able to play in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs are already without their starting right tackle. Mitchell Schwartz hasn't played since week 6 because he's got a back injury. So that's two starting tackles against a team that sacked Aaron Rodgers 5 times on Sunday. Going to be really tough to keep Patrick Mahomes upright in the Super Bowl. Pittsburgh Steelers made a promotion on their staff yesterday, promoting quarterbacks coach Matt Canada to offensive coordinator. Why does this matter? Well, it could be a sign that the Steelers are expecting Ben Roethlisberger back in 2021. continuity on the staff, a coach in Canada who has worked with Roethlisberger closely. It could be they're setting the stage to bring Roethlisberger back. Obviously, we've talked about the contract situation and how that would be affected if they had to do that. And there's one more, and I forget what I was supposed to talk about. I'm sorry.
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley, he broke his leg. He played with a broken leg. Cole Beasley said yesterday that he broke his leg, fractured his fibula in the Week 16 game, didn't play in Week 17, but played 3 playoff games. He said it's not going to require surgery, but think about that, Greeny. This guy played 3 playoff games with a fracture in his leg. Certainly no question about the toughness of a player like that.
Well, yes, I agree, but I think I have had a parallel experience this morning, and all kidding aside, I was putting together my scripts this morning, and I cut my hand pretty badly, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's bleeding a little bit, and yet here I am. I mean, I contemplated going home, but here I am doing the show.
With the grit and determination that you're showing.
That's the thing. It's Beasley-esque. All right. Meanwhile, moments ago, Mel Kiper Jr. released his first NFL mock draft for 2021. It is available for you right now on ESPN Plus, and there's no surprise at the very top. He's got the Jaguars taking Trevor Lawrence at number 1, giving the team a starting quarterback who many people just love. The next quarterback off the board is BYU's Zach Wilson. Mel has him going 4 overall to the Falcons, coming off a 4-12 season. And then speaking of quarterbacks, Justin Fields is next, the Ohio State QB. He has him going 7 overall to the Lions, where he would replace Matthew Stafford, who asked Detroit for a trade over the weekend. And overall, Mel has 5 quarterbacks going in the top 15, including Trey Lance to the Panthers at 8 and Mac Jones of Alabama to the Patriots at 15. You see the Heisman winner Devontae Smith at number 2 to the Jets. It's important to point out, as always, as we bring Mel Kiper Jr. into the conversation, that, Mel, you don't project trades. And that's obviously a big part of the conversation here. So I guess I would ask you, just as we start looking ahead, and we're a long way away, we talk about the draft sort of starting at number 2, because we all know Lawrence is going to go number 1. Do you believe the Jets are likely to trade that number 2 pick if they decide not to take the quarterback or a quarterback there?
I think if you don't take the quarterback there, Greeny, I think Devontae Smith certainly makes a lot of sense. Get a wide receiver with Smith's capability for Sam Darnold. And by the way, I did allow McShay as a late Christmas present to be able to project trade. So we are able to, Greeny, from now moving forward if we so choose. I didn't, because I think it distorts your first-round mock. But I think when you look moving forward, I know Todd will probably do that. Todd will. But I think with the Jets, get Darnold some help. And I think Devontae Smith would be a great start. You have Denzel Mims, who you drafted last year in the 2nd round. Now Devontae, who's as good as it gets coming out of the collegiate ranks. This guy is a tremendous worker. He's a tremendous talent. He's ready to roll in the National Football League right away. Sam Darnold didn't have a lot of help that last year at USC. It's been a shame what's been going on with the Jets. I think Joe Douglas's challenge now is to build that talent base up. If it's not Darnold, if it's Watson, they draft a quarterback. They got a lot of options. I would stick with Sam Darnold.
Now, let me just quickly say that as one who lives and dies with your mock drafts, if the integrity of the mock is going to be influenced by these trades, it's going to take a lot of getting used to for a lot of us. I will just say that. That's something I'm going to take a long time to get used to. In the meantime, let's talk about Zach Wilson and Justin Fields. You have them both going in the top 8, we said. How close together are they? How fungible would you say is the difference between who goes second and who goes third amongst the quarterbacks?
Depends who you talk to in the NFL. I changed that about 6 times, Greeny, when I was doing that mock with Fields and Wilson flip-flopping. But Wilson had such a great year. I had one guy who said Fields, but he also said Wilson was spectacular all year. Fields had some, want to call them hiccups. Go to the Indiana game, the Northwestern game in particular there. Now, in the Northwestern game, he didn't have Chris Olave, but still, Wilson didn't have that hiccup. You go Coastal Carolina, he was good. He wasn't great, but he was good. So he didn't have that subpar game, and he can spin it like no other. Arm strength, release, athletic ability, got bigger, got stronger after having that shoulder surgery a couple years ago. So Zach Wilson right now, I think, has just a slight edge over Justin Fields to become the number 2 quarterback coming off the board.
All right, Mel, stay in, and we're going to have a lot with Mel today, but let me bring the rest of the crew in here, and we'll talk through some of this. And Graziano, I want to start with you, because Mel projecting the Falcons taking a quarterback at 4 is interesting, because there are obviously questions about Matt Ryan, who has been there a really long time. What should we expect relative to Ryan and his future?